Alright, hello gamers. Welcome back to Soul. We're doing some more 1000 point PvP testing today against my opponent here, Cruz. He's got a Dwarf Holds army it looks like he wants to test out here. And we are playing our skele horde. We're gonna see if the skele horde can hold up against a dwarven, I'm gonna guess it's a dwarven gun line. I'm not 100% on that though. I'm going to put my crappy infantry and one unit of wolves on this side, along with some skele bowmen. And then the right flank is going to be heavily weighted here. I'm going to put my necromancer and her white straight up the middle, skeleton spear. Actually, you know what? We'll put that on the inside. We're going to put these straight up the center. And then this on the flank. We gotta close up these ranks a little bit here. I'll put some more direwolves on this side. And I'm gonna block line of sight to those direwolves a little bit better with the catapult. Then we just need direwolves, vampire knight, and bats. Maybe you want the Vampire Knight on the outside here. Or maybe we want to switch and put the wolves on the outside? That might make a little bit more sense. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. This is a benchmark test, he says. 2 dwarf warriors. Okay, 5 units of dwarf warriors, all just plain. 3 flying machines. 1 unit of rangers. Okay. This is much more elite than the list that I was expecting to be here. I guess he doesn't want to hop in chat, that's fine. I guess this is a move up the zombies moment. Oh, he skipped. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot more activations than he does. I'm actually completely just not concerned about his shooting into my Dread Knights. So I'm gonna just move up here. So that I can move them forwards a bit. And then I need to put my speed boost onto the skele spears. They need to really move on up and get in there. Get into that zone. Not that concerned about the other zone right now. Things don't score until next turn anyways, so... He's deployed very heavily on the left side, so I'm gonna just send these guys over to help that side. I think what's on the left flank here can support what's over there, no problem. I do have to be worried about the bastard gyrocopters. Gyrocopters can definitely be an issue and outflank and be annoying and side charge my heavy cavalry and lock them up for a turn. And only vigor on those spears, get them up into the zone. They still aren't able to get into the zone, are they? That's highly unfortunate. Maybe we have to put the Bellbats or something up. I think that we can outflank and get into the zone next turn. Kind of like regardless of what happens. I might want to just straight up charge something into the teeth of his dwarf warriors. Maybe the dire wolves, just to try and like push them off the zone. Cruz is a very good player though, so we'll see if he lets me pull off any shenanigans here. I think the answer to that is probably going to be no, but we'll do what we can. We're gonna unleash hell on these dwarf warriors. We get a couple models, that's nice. I can't decide if I want to bring the white guard or if I want to bring the extra skeletons. The other list that I have is I think it has 2 big bricks of skeleton spears and 1 extra skeleton bowman instead of the 2 small warriors of instead of this 1 small skeleton warriors and this white guard. I think I should be relatively safe there from the flying machine. Relatively being the key word here, unfortunately. Moving his big line of warriors up makes sense to me. Just waddling up with my very slow skelly boys here. Really doesn't want to get charged by my vampire dread knights, which makes sense. Being charged by dread knights is not fun. They're pretty badass. Just going to move these up as far as they can possibly go. While trying to remain hidden, he can probably still shoot me with his steam gun if he wants to. Oh no, because there's a blocking thing there, so maybe not. And he's gonna shoot my bowman. Makes sense. They get beat up really badly by arrows because they only make 5-up saves against them, and that's why you don't want rangers, folks. Even on 4-up hits, they can still just hit the bed on their dice. He does have cruelty on the ranger captain, which is interesting. It's a little expensive for me. I think that my list is just better than this. Like, my dwarf list that has, like, I think it was 4 units of handgunners. I think that list is better than this one. If you want to run dwarves, I think that massed handgunners is, like, a pretty viable way of doing things. Get the Fellbats positioned and ready to go for a flanking attack. I might try and move them out to the flank of these guys as well. If I can just engage those rangers for a turn, I can maybe keep them from shooting me to pieces a little bit better. Note that I am keeping my catapult for, like, absolute last, so that I can force his mobility elements to keep their head down. They need to hide behind the infantry line, or else they'll get blown up by a catapult. There are a couple of places where he could threaten attacks and still be safe, because there are, you know, infantry in the way that can block. But well, we'll just see what happens here. I'm now realizing that I probably should have put the speed boost on the skeleton warriors instead of the skeleton spears, or maybe the wights. And maybe the wights want to be on the far right flank. I'm not sure. I'm still not like a super expert at this game or anything like that, but I'm making Cruz think a lot about his turns, so I must be doing something right. Alright. He's moved up. And he didn't buff the unit. I don't think that he'll be visible, though. Hang on. That's gonna be real darn close. I'm gonna move the wolves up on the flank here. I can't get a side flank, sadly. So instead we'll just move there for now. Okay, this one has the toughness increase. I think he wants to go onto my Vampire Knight and put some damage onto that. And then he's gonna charge me and try and lock me up for a while. Keep the Vampire Knight busy so that I can't go help the left flank. Yeah, that sounds about right. Forces a bunch of 2-up saves. That's totally fine with me. He's going to, I don't know. I might be able to get the Dwarf Engineer. Let me see. No, definitely not. So we can't do that. I think what we'll do is try and help this flank out a bit. We'll soften up that unit of Dwarf Warriors that's already been beaten up a bit. And hopefully that'll help me to break through here. He wants to put even more pressure onto my Dread Knights, but they are sturdy as heck. Can I really not fit through there? Hang on. I'm pretty sure I can fit through there. It's just a matter of finding the exact right spot to go through. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure he can't fit his base there now on the flanking Dwarf Engineer. And we can get in on those Dwarf Warriors, and we're either going to push them back or charge them and kill most of the unit. Man, I hate flying units. They are really bullshit. What? Are you fucking serious? That is absolutely ridiculous. He could just fly through my base and get into my site. That's fucking dumb. That's so incredibly dumb. That doesn't make any sense at all. I think flyers need to be changed. They're too powerful right now. It's not that they can charge ground units, it's that they can charge through other ground units and engage you in places that shouldn't even be possible. It's just really, really annoying. By the way, hello Eps. I think it's probably the first time I've seen you in chat, so welcome. Nice to see you. What the hell is he trying to do with the Rangers? I don't understand. No, you're stuck there, dude. Unless you want to just turn around. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Oh, excuse me. God, I hate dwarf flying machines, man. They're so incredibly overpowered. Yeah, he's gonna try and get 2 side charges here and pin in my zombies. Man, fucking hell. It's gonna end up like that, and now his line of sight to my zombies is blocked. I'm gonna lose my wolves, but that's not the worst thing in the world. They'll do their job. They'll eat a couple dwarves and die, and then hopefully the stuff on my side can. Well, apparently my direwolves can't rally, so fuck me, I guess. Just I can't get an 8. It's 2 turns in a row, actually. Sorry, two games in a row where an 8 discipline check needed could lose me the game majorly. Losing an entire unit of direwolves to a bullshit side charge that shouldn't even be possible is yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. Okay. Dwarf warriors go into my Dread Knights. Sounds about right to me. Can't really do much here. Can we maybe get a side charge happening? Honestly, where I am is better, because then I'm facing forwards. Alright, we need to start using spells. I'm going to Hex of Ruin these Dwarf Warriors so that the Dire will blow them up. Hopefully the Dire Wolves can do some good damage there. They're gonna make 6-up saves. We're holding the objective with the Skele Warriors, so even if the Dire Wolves lose combat, which they very well might, 14 attacks versus 10 is a lot more. Bigger number is bigger, you know? I mean, the Dire Wolves are definitely dead. There's no way that they're alive. But we have the Skeleton Warriors, they're in the zone. You know, they're gonna score the zone for me. And then I've got Fellbats that can try and do some sneaky maneuvers here. I think he's being a little bit too conservative. If it was me, I'd be going to the side of the Skeleton Warriors, those Dwarf Warriors. 100%. Because he's going to give up the zone here. I don't think these dwarf warriors are going to die completely. Like, we don't have enough attacks to kill them all, and they have good discipline, so they're not going to lose combat. They're definitely going to kill the dire wolves. So they're going to stick around, but then my skeleton warriors just get to charge into his dwarf warriors and finish them off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think he wants to maybe get into the side of the skeleton spears, perhaps. That might be the play here that he's going for. He's going to go into the side of the skeleton spears, take out the big unit instead of the small unit. I just wish he would play a little bit faster here. We're still on turn 2. We're like 20 minutes into the stream. 27 minutes. This is an incredibly slow game. Cruz is playing at, like, well, let's just say it's not cruising speed that he is cruising at. This seems decent. We'll get a flank charge on the dwarf warriors. Finish that unit off with the skellies. He gets 3 kills. We get 3 hits. We get a wound off. All right. We lose 3 more skellies. Our big spear unit is in trouble. Dwarf flying machine wins combat as expected, and then do we crumble to death? We do not. Okay, so the unearthed catapult's actually still alive. That's good. I can go save it with my knights. Wow, that is not what I would expect from a Hex of Ruined unit. What did we get? Okay, we got average dice. He just got well above average dice, making 2 6-up saves on 5 dice. The direwolves didn't die though. That's surprising. Gonna charge into the rear of this flying machine. I don't think I'll be able to save my catapult, but I mean I am making 3-up saves with the catapult now, and it's only 4 attacks from the steam machine here. I think I want to lock up his dwarf flying machine. I'll lose my unit of bowmen, but you know what? It's totally fine. I've got to get rid of these flying machines, man. They're extremely annoying. What is he doing? Like, there's only 1 charge, dude. Just do it. And now, because these didn't rally, they're going to get shot to death by bows. No, they're still alive. Technically. No, maybe not for long. Yeah, we lose the entire unit to his shooting. Cool. Fucking cool, bro. Alright, these guys are positioned to charge into either combat, depending on what happens. Let's activate you. I don't know what to activate, honestly. Reanimate's not really going to help too much in most of these cases. Will Hex of Ruin. Let's try the same thing again. We'll see if we can beat up his dwarves real good with the direwolves. See what happens with the combats here. Like, these whites should just absolutely destroy this flying machine. Even without the help of the spears, they should just kill it. Oh, there's a lot of skellies. It's okay, we have reanimate. Okay, nice. They lose combat. The dwarves hold, as you would expect. Nice. Okay, the catapult lives, which is nice. And somehow we don't kill the flying machine, but it dies to crumbling anyways. Okay, that's good. That's helpful. Okay, he makes his saves. Bad stuff there. Very bad stuff. He's gonna make more saves here, because these are also 3-ups. Okay, we only kill one dwarf, but we don't run away. This is all bad. This is all very bad for me. The zombies are getting absolutely pummeled, which is what I expected. But I was hoping that they would live a little bit better than that. How many hits did he get? 11 out of 14? Holy shit. Okay, that's a little better. We get 6 dwarves killed there. And we break them off this time. That's helpful. We get good hits. We tie. So that's about as good as I can expect on a unit like that. That was a really good engagement there. Yeah, he's gonna go into my one direwolf so that I have to get off the zone. I will flee. Hang on, I'll try and rescue the dire bats here. These warriors are almost certainly going to come back. I'm wondering if I should flee or not. I think I should not flee because... Oh, if I flee, he'll get stuck on this and he'll be stuck outside of the zone and can't do anything. And then I can just side charge him. Yeah. Okay, we'll flee. And then we control the zone. And I don't think he can get anything in there this turn. He will be able to next turn, though. Which is bad, so we need to get our Dread Knights in there, maybe. Get our Dread Knights in there and rear charge the Dwarf Warriors. Let me check something before I move my guys out there. We can certainly get a side charge with the whites. I'm gonna Unholy Vigor myself, give myself some extra speed. Get into the zone. And get ready to charge. Then he's going to shoot the crap out of something. I would go on the whites personally, because this side is definitely not doing well. He's trying to force that save on the catapults. The catapult dies. That's pretty sneaky, sis. Ah, we fail our saves. Okay, that's about expected, honestly. Again, the wolf doesn't rally. Oh, boy. We're gonna raise some dead up. Bring back some of those skele spears. I should have moved first, but it's completely fine. It's not a big deal at all. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. This unit of bowmen is definitely dead, and then the stupid fucking gyrocopter is going to side charge me. Consistently below average dice. Like, very consistently below average. Win by 2. Do they break? They do break. They run. Zombies are definitely dead. Okay. Bad. Very bad. Please, just make a few saves. I just need his thing to whiff. Oh, of course it doesn't whiff. Oh, fuck. I just needed one bowman to survive. Just one. What? Oh, because he skipped charges. Oh, you silly boy. Oh, because he wants to shoot me, that's why. He wants to shoot the hell out of me. He's gonna block my movement. Like a bastard, as usual. All I need is for the Dread Knights to live. That's all I really need. Well, that doesn't do any good. I'm not hidden there. Unfortunately, it has to be here. And the zone is now contested on both sides. We have a small zone bonus, but, like, I don't think that I can hold out against this many dudes. There's just too many dudes on the left flank. I didn't deploy enough on the left side, straight up. Get fucked. All of my bad dice luck. Let's come back around. So, what are we doing here? I'll tell you what we're doing here. We are blocking our back from getting charged. Because that's about all I can do. Then we're reanimating ourselves to bring back a Dread Knight. This unit has to hold against 4 units of dwarves and a fucking flying machine. All at the same time. It's gonna be pretty difficult. Holy shit, we've got our wolf back. Won't matter. He's gonna go over there and blow it up with a flying machine. Just gonna breathe some fire on him. Yeah, he's gonna get into my rear. There's nothing I can do to stop him from getting into my rear here. He'll get right in on the corner. Right there. Super fucking annoying. I hate that so much. Raise the skeleton spears back up. God damn these dwarves. Eat that, dwarves. That'll help. We score the zone. Do these dwarves break? No, they hold. Okay. Try and keep the dire wolf alive, at least. Hang on. Oh, you fucking asshole. you do it like this? Yeah, I can. Yeah, he's gonna send the warriors to go and kill the one direwolf. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, that's a lot of points. 23 points or something like that. I hope your left flank troops can do some damage before you'll meet in the middle. Yeah, we'll see. I'm only gonna get to fight with 2 knights and the vampire, which is real bad. Like we're just super fucked on this side. So note to self: I need to deploy more evenly, just in case he goes for like the enemy goes for a super hard flank. I needed to put more on this side. I didn't put enough. Just a crappy unit of zombies. I should have done the whites on this side instead of the bowmen. And maybe I do just need more units in general. He's just going to shoot the fuck out of my Fellbat. I can't really do anything about it. Holy shit, it lived. He's going to take his rifle. No way! That should not have happened. Okay, hang on. Can we get in if we go? Yeah, we can get in. Okay. Let's try and go on the dwarf flying machine and punch that thing, I guess. It's only defense 4. We can do 2 attacks to it. I'm really hoping that the skeleton spears can do the same thing with these guys. 7 hits. Oh man, come on, break. Break. Yes! Okay, good. That's helpful. It's really gonna come down to whether or not my guys can just hold here. So far, so good. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. Can he not spike his dice, please? Can he, like, not spike his dice? That would be great if he could not spike his dice. Fuck you. That's bullshit. He shouldn't have been able to flee from me. This shouldn't actually... But this is why I don't like the fleeing mechanic, because it's actually broken. I am the same speed. He shouldn't be able to get away. I should be able to charge him and kill him here and finish off that unit. Instead, it's only going to count for half points. Maybe I should have rear charged the dwarf warriors to try and get them to break. That would have been nice. None of this matters. My wolf is dead. I don't know if that counts for half strength or not, with 8 warriors. It might round up, it might round down, I'm not 100%. I definitely should have gone into the back of these warriors, though. So, lesson learned there. I think I just need the bulk of more units, because I was just completely overwhelmed. So it's gotta be, this list instead, Horde of Spears. We just have extra spears and extra bowmen. Gotta be this list instead. Alright, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Alright, I've returned. Does he have custom game up? He does not. I got like 3 different people who are looking for games this hafta. Need to get more use out of your dreads. It's a lot of points, and they didn't do a lot. Well, that's the problem is that my left flank collapsed, so they were kind of forced to fight when they didn't have any support. I do need to get more use out of them, but it's not easy. It's not easy, Cruz. I misdeployed. I put too much on the right flank and not enough on the left. That was my fault. I thought that you would go for a more balanced deployment, but you did not. Undead can't really redeploy. They're too slow. I can't get from one side of the map to the other. It's literally impossible for me to do that. So I need to have enough on each flank to win said flank. And then if I'm not going to win that flank, I need to be able to move, like, the Dread Knights over to one side or something like that. The idea of the Dreads is that they go in last, and they are super tanky. So they just stay alive and stick on the point and hold the point for several turns, like turn 5, 6, 7. Because I can just keep bringing them back. But that didn't happen. Okay, Sighthound is in the game here. All right, I'm gonna hop into comms with Sighthound. I'm gonna swap to General. Sighthound, I am in comms. I'm in comms. I'm also streaming. I guess I should link this to my my Discord. There we go. Okay. And we start a call. Hang on. Hello.
Hi there. I'm not used to doing one-on-one talks like this, so I don't know what I'm doing at Discord.
That's okay. It's fine. You good to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to finish renaming my units, but that's not a huge deal.
The Dreads are meant to go in second, use whites instead. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like here. Okay, let's remove all of the flankers. How you doing today, Sighthound?
Pretty okay.
You gonna join the
you?
You gonna join the game tonight?
I'm probably gonna sit this one out just because, like, frankly, I've been like on the server one of the longest, so I feel like I should probably like leave spots for new people.
Screw the new people.
Yeah. Also, the 8-player missions are way too crowded. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it is a little much.
So. Okay.
How much PvP have you played in this game?
Very little. I mainly got it for the campaign.
Gotcha.
So, I'll probably lose, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, the power of elf shooting is definitely pretty significant, so...
Yeah. It's a crutch I intend to use.
Oh, excuse me. Put the Feldbats in the middle here. Go. Something along these lines. Here we go. Okay. Ready to go. What do we got? Bolt throwers. Against the city guard. Big unit of elf archers. Dragon knights and lancers. Okay.
So, let's start with this. Okay, let me see. So you got a bunch of skeletons, zombies. Oh, the dread knights are going to be scary. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. I have reanimate specifically just for them too.
Yeah, fair.
Alright. Softening up my bowman.
Only I am allowed to have bows.
Cruz is betting on me? Okay.
I mean, you're probably the better player, so like I'm not surprised.
That's true. I'm also a very humble player as well, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Alright. Get a couple of city guard. I mean, it's a couple less bows coming back at me. Rooting for Sighthound? Alright. Web on skeletons to block both skellies and wolves. I'm assuming you have web. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
That's very true, Dimitro. But, wait, did you web something?
Yeah, I web the dogs.
Oh, okay, these dogs are webbed. Alright, understood.
Yeah.
Those dragon knights are going to be annoying.
Yeah. Assuming they don't get shot out by the catapult, yeah. I guess I'm not gonna get it.
Ow! Leave me alone.
Oh, that's cool. It shows you what the other guy's doing.
Sixes to hit. We get one dragon knight down. That's good.
Alright, so this just isn't gonna work, right?
Ah, my bowman! They're just getting shot to pieces.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's kind of what you expect when you take these guys. I don't think there's anywhere that I can hide my my bats from your bolt throwers. There's a lot of bolt throwers there.
Yeah, there is.
Oh man, the new line of sight is even more confusing, if anything.
What do you mean?
For shooting.
It's dotted out. Oh, because it's an outline now, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, it's better when it's just the one unit, but once you get a bunch, yeah, it's not helpful.
Spart, yes, I technically could, but the problem with that idea is that it requires me to not get shot this turn. I think I can prevent one unit of bolt throwers from shooting me, maybe?
Yeah, you blocked one of them. I mean, realistically, the only other target for these guys are the Dread Knights, and you're not going to give me a shot on them, so I might as well take this one.
No, that's correct. The Dread Knights are very precious. I can't have them shot by bolt throwers. Well, there goes the whole unit. Bye.
Well,
yeah, shooting like counter battery it's iffy at best, I think.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot. I mean, I guess I could have put them on like the bowman or something, but I didn't have a ton of great targets for them.
No upgrades on the leaders. I think that's probably wise.
Yeah, I just went with more units, frankly.
No great weapon on the Elf Noble, though? Maybe.
Oh, I thought I did.
Maybe you could afford that. I don't know.
That might have been something that got lost in the save. I thought I put that on. Maybe I'm thinking of a different list.
Well, it does cost points, so...
That might be. I think I had a couple left over. Oh well.
Nope, that ain't gonna work. Can we fit through here? Nope. That's not any better. Might be a little better. It's certainly a bigger gap. Only by a small amount. Plan this turn is get aggressive with the Dread Knights. I have to see whether I can fit or not. I can,
Oh,
okay,
barely.
good. I thought I could. Oops. 0.9. Turn slightly. Shuffle through there. And we get in on the city guard. That's the plan, at least. We'll see if it works. I really don't know what to do with these wolves. They're gonna get shot apart.
I mean, you don't want the wolf shot, and I don't want to shoot the puppers. So we could just agree to like let them, go off the battlefield.
I have one unit of wolves named the Good Boys. I haven't renamed anything in this list, but I think this is the one that I'm gonna bring. I think the whites are too expensive. I think the body spam is what this list is all about.
I mean, that is Undead's MO, right?
Yes. That's what they do in this game. In every Warhammer, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Alright, charging time.
Okay.
Gotta do a frontal charge there, unfortunately. Now we see why fleeing needs to be removed. Super not okay to have fleeing in the game. It's completely broken.
Fleeing in and of itself isn't the problem. The problem is like the things you, I don't know, like
No,
fleeing plus rallying cry is broken. Yes, I will agree.
No, that's not even close to being the problem. It's not rallying cry that's broken. It's the ability to flee from a unit and completely expose it, and make it so that it's literally impossible for that unit to not just get fucked by something.
Yeah. Okay, so in your case, well, I would argue that's less the fact that the unit can flee and more that the charging unit still charges. If they fled and you stayed where they were, that would be less bad.
Yeah, there needs to be a like a thing where it makes it so that they can't they don't like continue charging towards the unit.
That is fair.
On a scale of 1 to narrow low profile, how broken is it? It is above narrow low profile in brokenness, in my opinion.
That's a pretty bold claim. I don't know.
I don't think that it can exist in the game and have the game be in a healthy state. I don't think it's possible. Only vigor on the spears. Spart, yes, that is one of the many things that balances fleeing in other games like this that have fleeing. There are many things that make it actually reasonable to have fleeing in the game. There are literally 0 checks and balances in this game to keep fleeing from being completely broken, and just complete, like, insane bullshit.
I mean, there kind of is in the sense that, like, you can flee off the board and now you're down a unit, but, like, that's kind of a niche situation, yeah.
As long as you're reasonably careful, that will never happen to you.
Yeah.
If you understand the movement rate of your unit, you will never have them flee off the board from a flee.
I mean, fair, yeah.
That's unfortunate. Let's go for the archers.
That is unfortunate.
Maybe they should add a flee button so you only charge in and flee, reposition, and charge in again. I don't know what the solution is other than just removing it. I think
technically... I'm sorry, I think technically you do have to, in order to flee, you have to have enough movement to get out of the other guy's charge range.
Yes, you do.
So, like, I guess theoretically you could, like, counteract it by just getting closer before charging, but I don't know how practical that is.
It's not. Because if you're close enough to stop the enemy from fleeing from you as a cavalry unit, they can charge you. So it doesn't make... and like, it just makes cavalry fucking terrible. It makes cavalry almost unusable. Like, that's how insane it is.
Yeah.
Two bowmen left.
Too many.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Wow. Big rock. Turns out it was a small rock. Cavalry movement is more than the infantry, so you can actually variances your charge without being charged from the target unit. No, you're wrong, Dimitro. Cavalry speed is double the speed of infantry, but you have to. The way that it works is weird. It's from the center of your unit to the center of their unit determines the actual movement distance. So you need to be within their charge distance in order to charge them. Unless they're super slow, like dwarves or undead. Those are the only units that you can charge with cavalry without getting charged back. Unless you can get completely into their side arc. Which, again, like, you shouldn't have to completely outplay the other person just to use your cavalry. It shouldn't be that difficult to make use of cavalry.
I guess the argument being that, like, you pin them in place with an infantry charge and then flank them, but I don't know. But again, like, that's easier said than done.
It means that you need, in order to not have fleeing fuck you over, you need to commit 2 units to 1. That's not a solution. That doesn't make it balanced at all. It makes it, if anything, it's an argument to nerf fleeing even more, because it's even more broken, because you need 2 units to lock a unit in place and actually make use of your mobility.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Oh well. Points! At least fucking artillery can't run away.
Yeah, that's something. Sure, why not?
Get rid of some of your city guard. Ooh, that was a good one. Big
yeah, there's a lot
rock.
of city guard back.
Yeah. There's another knight.
There are 2 blocks of spears just facing off each other going, charge me, bro. No, you charge me.
Yes.
It's very funny.
They both want to maintain their rank bonus.
But you forget, my spears have bows.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that it did much, but, you know.
Yep.
All right, that's not gonna work.
I'm
No.
perfectly fine with just holding onto the objective for the entire game.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
that is
my-
how you win traditionally.
Yep. Trying to bring down the Dread Knights, eh? They're pretty tough against arrows. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, 2+ saves are very mean.
They're quite good. And now that unit isn't going anywhere. They might as well be webbed.
There we go.
Ow! Why did you face that way?
So I can charge the wolves.
You mean so the wolves can charge you?
Exactly. Yes. I mean they were gonna charge me either way, right? So like.
Yeah, but now I'm charging you in the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that unit's stuck. It can't move.
Well, that is unfortunate for me.
Welcome to march blocking. It's a very annoying mechanic, and I don't like it.
I'm surprised there isn't a spell that's like you can move backwards.
That'd be an interesting one to introduce.
It might also be difficult to implement in terms of code, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe like you can pass through enemies the same way you can allies.
Always did that unit. Oh, say goodbye to your bolt thrower.
Let's see. All right, I need to figure over on rerolls.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
why I said flank charge plus 4 wounds is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Dogs are good. You should have shot them more. I gave you lots of opportunities to shoot them.
Yes, but I don't want to hurt the puppies. Look, it's better an elf dies than a dog.
Yeah, that's fine. We're winning the objective.
Oh, you are not going to let this happen, but I got to try it.
No. They're gonna get intercepted.
All right.
Charge there.
Well, I've collapsed.
Yeah, that's the problem with the elf list is you don't have numbers. This is an especially egregious example too because I have 11 activations versus you're like what 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, you do have 7 units, which is something, but
Well, plus the bolt thrower that died.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like 8, I think.
I don't think bolt throwers are very good.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
I mean, they're a better anti-cavalry tool than the great swords, but like. Because if I didn't bring bolt throwers, I would have very few ways of dealing with your dread knights.
The way that you deal with the Dread Knights is cavalry, not shooting.
Yeah, fair. Let's see.
And my catapult can't do anything this turn. It's fine though, not a big deal.
I mean, you've kind of won this, let's be real.
Yeah. Gonna reanimate, bring back a Dread Knight. And then we raise dead. Get my skellies back. The power of swarms! Very good from the dire wolves. That's above average dice for sure. On my part.
Yeah.
They're
I
gonna
always
beat
forget
me up
dire
pretty
wolves
good.
are strength 5 on the charge.
Yeah, they're nasty. They're real jerks. Win by 7? Yeah, they
Bye bye, Dragon Knights.
they got crumpled.
Yeah.
Are you planning on playing in the tournament side, huh?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
Yeah. I just figured I could offer a game for you.
Well, that's cool. Oh boy. That wizard didn't do very well for you.
Yeah. Turns out Wizard's not good in melee.
They're alright. They've got 2 attacks. 1 by 4? Wow. They break and flee. I think your initial idea of I have bows and you don't was probably the better idea.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, like, you have enough fast movers that you can just run a gun line down before I can put in critical damage.
That's true.
Yeah. And also, I can't just sit at the back and shoot you because I have to move towards the objectives, which puts me in charge range. And
Well,
therefore
yeah,
not
we...
low range.
The developer specifically did that to stop dwarf corner camping.
Yeah, which I mean, fair. But... Oh, dang, zombies can fit there.
Yes, they can. I was pretty
Oh.
sure they were able to. It's pretty narrow, but that's about the right distance. Oh my god, the Dread Knights are all still alive.
Yeah, Dread Knight's pretty good.
They don't get hurt easily by strength 3, so it's definitely an advantage. Oh, I have one speed boost left. Not really gonna use it there.
Probably not.
This vampire hits like a wet noodle, man.
Yeah.
She never hits anything. Despite hitting on 3s.
Yeah, unupgraded vampires are, like, surprisingly lightweight in terms of damage.
I mean, all heroes are. You really need to invest in reroll to hits if you want your hero to do much. Let's see how these guys do with Hex of Ruin on them.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's not ideal.
Yeah. I should have probably done it last turn when I had the full brick. Then again, I wouldn't have had the full brick last time if I didn't res them. At 1,000 points, objectives are a lot less of a priority than at 500. That's true! The objective doesn't scale. So, if you can just wipe your entire enemy's army before they can get on you, gun lines can probably trade very favorably, even just giving up the objective entirely. I mean, how many points can you get from the objective? A couple hundred? You just wipe the entire enemy army and take very few losses yourself, then you're going to be in a pretty good position. And, I mean, my wolves are so squishy that any one of your bow units shooting at them is going to win.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a that's a good game. I'm gonna concede on that one and just
Yeah, sounds good.
call that a victory for the undead.
All right. Well, that was a game.
It was a game. I'm gonna go. Cruz, do you want another one, or hang on? Let me see. Someone else in the Discord wanted a game as well.
I'll see you later.
We'll see you later, man. All right, Cruz, we can do a game. You can hop in chat if you want, by the way. I think I'm gonna stick with the horde, the spear horde. Why did you say that whites? I should use whites instead of instead of more spears. I have twice as many spears as whites, so I just have lots of bodies. Standard. Oh, an Elven Conclaves list, eh? Okay. Spellblade. Okay. I'm gonna guess a bunch of big bricks of City Guard with strength 4 shooting. Whites instead of dreads if they are for second wave attacks. That's interesting. I need the mobility that the knights offer, just in case I need to reposition, reinforce a flank. You know, it's very possible for someone to just go for a one big flank kind of movement. Eagles. Eagles and chariots. Okay. Bolt thrower. Double griffin? That's unexpected. Divine favor, fiery blades. Yeah, it's what I thought. The big unit of City Guard with strength 4, mass shooting, and fiery blades. Pretty scary. Definitely a fan of this list, though. For sure. I think that's pretty strong. Yes, Dimitro, I'm aiming to kill all elves. Destroy the elves! They are not worthy of life. I'll try and put some damage onto the, really hoping to Get a Dragon Knight there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Nice. 10 activation list in elves is pretty cool. I think that's pretty solid right there. Just gone for lots of cheap cheap flyers. That makes a lot of sense to me. Maybe I should have waited on the catapult to force your flyers to keep their heads down. Now they just have free reign of the board. One thing to note, though, about this list, viewers, is that only the Dragon Knights and 2 units of City Guard can actually hold objectives. Why is it not showing? Oh, those are just all spears. I didn't realize those were spears instead of City Guard. Okay, that makes more sense where the points went now. Oh boy. Oh my god. That's bullshit. Force him to move a little. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I gotta go in about 15, so I'll finish this game and then I gotta go do some dog sitting apparently. Fantasy battle, everybody is a passionate elf hater. Yeah, true. 100%. Might need to try out Elf Horde here. I don't know, maybe like Elf Horde seems pretty good for sure. It's not a side charge from the city guard. We should be able to fit our base, I think. Looks like it should fit. Nobody likes playing us in Avoidance Army? Yeah, I agree, Timmy the Chess. Avoidance armies are extremely fucking annoying. I don't know if that's an intercept range or not, but we'll find out shortly here. Is he going to intercept my intercept with another intercept? No, he's just going to side charge the fell bats? Okay, it's fine. I blocked out the chariot from charging anything, so that was the goal with the fell bats there, just to jam. Fiery blades on the city guard. Okay. As well as divine favor. Damn it, I hate flyers. They're such bullshit, man. There's nothing you can do when there's flyers on the table. You just get fucked by everything. They can attack from angles that you just can't even possibly imagine. Excuse me. So these fellbats are dead. He's gonna shoot my zombies to death with the city guard, probably. The spell sword can go anywhere. Probably rear charge my zombies, maybe, I would imagine. These should turn and then be in the zone. This moves up through the zone, I guess, and holds that there, and Hilt and Spears start coming up around this flank, maybe? Then my mobility also has to come around the flank and help. Maybe the Vampire Knights just go straight across. No, apparently I get webbed. Okay, cool. Getting webbed. Getting webbed feels pretty good. He's gonna throw a rock at this. Oh boy! Not quite. Not quite enough, but pretty close. That was pretty close. You know, we almost got that Griffin in one shot. Dragon Knights rally. Like, of course they rally. They're obviously going to rally. And then... what can we do to influence these combats? I think that we just raise dead on the skeletons. Now they swing 4 times against the eagle, and they'll turn to face and get lots of rank attacks. I think that Cruz has completely abandoned this side of the field and just wants to try and win purely by eliminating my army on the right flank again. So he has again gone for a complete right flank, basically just denying the left flank completely and overwhelming the right with his mobility. Sounds about right to me. And yep, my wolves are just gone. Okay, that's Unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least that means that his big fiery shots are no more. For now, at least. He'll be able to spell sword again and get more fiery attacks. I'm gonna put Unholy Vigor onto the skeletons here. Get them to start coming back. Probably wants to rear charge my zombies, I would imagine. And that's definitely got it. Fairy blades on them again. Okay, makes sense. And something like this is fine. These should cover the spears from getting flanked, and spears start making their way to this side. Pass. Lilu Dallas, multi-pass. My Dread Knights are going to get shot by a bolt thrower. We fail both saves, that's real bad. That could have certainly gone better. Oh boy. Well, just spikes his dice super hard and completely wipes my whole unit. That's fun. That's more what I expect from a flyer here. We might even just break that eagle off completely. Sorry, what? Oh my god. You've got to be shitting me, man. That's ridiculous. And we lose more skeletons. That's bad. Oh my god. I mean, I'll try it. He's not going to let me do it. We just go on the Dragon Knights. Yeah, he can hide his Griffin anyways, so I'm not going to give up a chance to kill a Dragon Knight. It's a very valuable models to get rid of. Reanimate! Oh my god, one? Really? Fuck's sake. Undead and Soul are buffed hard compared to Fantasy Battle. Crumble is D3 max. No. They're heavily debuffed, actually. Because we can't bring back models in the same way that Warhammer Fantasy Battles does. In Warhammer Fantasy, the amount of models that you can bring back with like the various abilities that your commanders and stuff have is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's a lot of dudes. I'm just gonna keep the Raised Dead up here. Give me a sec, guys. Back already? Gonna have to go in a second here, guys. And 30-inch range is crazy. I literally can't move my dogs up without just getting shot to death by city guards, so I have no idea what to do. I think I just lose this one. There's really nothing that you can do when you get completely outflanked by elves. As I thought, he's going to probably be able to get a shot on them. Really need those wolves. Yep, they're going to just die. Okay, this list isn't working how I thought it would. I might swap to something else, we'll see. He gave me the zone, though. That's funny. Eagle is definitely dead. Yeah, okay, that's good stuff. And then we can side charge the city guard there. Oh no, because he's got the mage right behind me, so he can just finish me off. Or lock me in place, I mean. Draw? Well, draw is better than nothing. These zombies are completely locked in place, side and rear charged. I gotta go. One sec. Alright, sorry to end the stream early, guys, but I gotta go. I've been brought in for dog duty. We'll talk to you later. Good game, Cruz. I think